Are we saved? Are we good? Oh, Spotify doesn't work all of a sudden. We saved? We're back. Okay. Mic works, game sound works. Spotify for some reason has died on me. My OBS crashed. I don't quite know why. Spotify. Now you should have music as well. Gadgets and Mafia got him. I got swatted. Okay, I think we're up and running again. I think it's all good. Not quite sure what caused that. That's happened a couple of times though with this new PC. Slightly concerning because this PC is meant to be an absolute monster. That should, that should not be a thing. Let me take a little looky. I mean, we're streaming and we're using like 11% CPU whilst playing the game at the same time. There should be no reason for OBS to crash like that. 21 out of 64 gig of RAM. No problems there. Okay, maybe it's just an instability in OBS. I'll try and work it out. Thanks for the Twitch drop. Hey, you got it. Nice one. Congrats. Okay. Let's get some posting done. So 58 items we crafted by the looks of things. And a listing. What we'll find out in a minute is the grand total of it all. It cut out when you were about to say what your most profitable profession has been in Dragonflight. Jewel crafting. Jewel crafting by a mile. By a country mile. But the reason why jewel crafting's been the most profitable for me is because it's the one I've spent the most time playing with. Jewel crafting and more specifically prospecting. That's been the big ticket for me. That's been the breadwinner. I've done every profession this expansion apart from jewel crafting. Well, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that whole little adventure crafting some old transmoggy stuff only actually resulted in 33,000 gold worth of stuff being made. So yeah, the reality is it's still, if you were to do this across, let's just say though that you have all of the professions across a bunch of alts. If you're crafting like 50, 60 items from each profession, posting them all, yeah, the reality is it's still probably not that much worthwhile you're doing. But if you are really stuck for nothing else to do, it's still something. We might actually end up having more luck if we just post these back up on the auction house. These are the materials we ended up not using, probably because we didn't make the Nightblade. Just sell those materials back out again. No biggie.
You will do well. I know it.
The reality is, though, is that we maybe only spent like 10k on mats. Probably not even that. Can we see ledger expenses? This might get a little bit ropes because we've bought crazy amounts of patterns today. Yeah, that's not going to be easy to track because we've bought so much other stuff today. But we didn't spend all that much. That's the key element here. Do that across a whole bunch of different professions. Stack a whole bunch of recipes. You should be good. Right. That little experiment out the way. Let me now also put my profile back to my personal Dragonflight one, which is hella scuffed. But it's a work in progress. Where did we get to with blacksmithing? I think I was... That doesn't look right either, does it? Let's try that again. There we go. Ah, a bunch of recipes. Nice. Loads of stuff to craft. We can craft ourselves one of these. We need to go get ourselves an earthen soul. We need 7 obsidian seared alloys. We need the recipe for the obsidian seared alloy. Okay. What we also could do with is upgrading some. We'll upgrade our tool. If we can look at crafting one of these. I want to make these myself if possible, and I want to make these as optimally, is that a word? Probably, as possible. I think we need to go speciality smithing, don't we? I've got to be careful I don't have a huge amount of points, though. I mean, 109 is still a reasonable amount, but it's not going to be enough. How far do we want to go through this? Arguably all the way. 40 points in here, 20 points in smelting, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. We can literally max this tree out. Why would I want stonework? What does stonework do for me? Become an expert at crafting enhancements made from stone for weapons and tools, gaining +1 skill in this. Crafting stone goods. Inspiration when crafting stone goods. Multi-craft when crafting stone goods. Inspiration when crafting stone goods. Multi-craft grants up to 50% extra stone goods. Are these things popping? 2 gold a piece. Doesn't feel like it. What's the quality 3 price on these? Loading. 560 gold profit on quality 3s? No. No. Bananas. That's madness. Rank 3s pop off. Can you get to 325? Can you get within range of... If we go simulation mode and we go specialization info and we go... Lord have mercy. Okay. If we max that out and we max that out, God, there's so many buttons here. too many buttons for me to care about is the truth. Too many buttons for me to care about. We're going to put... Okay, I can in theory max this out today. Max hammer control, max speciality smith thing. The stonework one is the one where I'm less interested in. Toolsmithing, very handy to have. Smelting, very handy to have. So let's just whack a load of points in here because we've got them. Boom. In you go. That's going to have put us in a much better position for things like here. Okay, we're miles of the way into quality 2. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Inferious alloys. Why is the recipe difficulty on these so low? Only 200? Damn, son. They're going to be easy to cap at quality 3. Frostfire alloys. If I actually buy some materials, these might actually show up properly. Let me buy some draconium ore and some casgarite ore.
Well then, let us proceed.
Draconium ore. Let's just buy a little bit of this, just so we've got some mats. Draconium ore, casgarite ore. Casgarite ore's not on my list. Casgarite. What? Casgarite ore. Buy a little bit of this. A little bit of this.
You will do.
Simply stitched reagent bag. We can do better than that as well, can't we? We can do better than that. Containers, reagent bags. 6,500 gold for a 36 slot bag over a 32 slot bag. Ouch. Alright, well, needs must. Needs must. Boom. 4 more slots. Love it. Get rid of that trash. Why was I doing all of that? Welcome to another squirrel. Got me. Wrong profession. Blacksmithing. Guaranteed quality 2s. Guaranteed quality 2s with quality 2 materials. A country mile off quality 3, even with quality 3 materials, so that ain't never happening. I don't think it happens anyway. Using top quality materials is a bait. We make a sizable enough profit when we do make quality 3, but we lose mad level money. So it's still an overall loss right now. These puppy dogs, though. These puppy dogs. Quality 2 materials making quality 2 is a terrible idea. Best quality. We can start to guarantee quality 3 of these, but it's still not worth our time. At 400 gold apiece. We need more multi. Yeah. These are not helping our case in any way, shape, or form. My flameproof apron is good, but my toolbox and my hammer we definitely need to fix pretty quick time. We can learn all of these sub-specs either way. Now, we got 16 giggity 69 points. Smelting. Need points in smelting. Multicraft when smelting. Multicraft up to 50%. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Best 20 points you'll ever spend. Go. How does that make a difference? That's going to stack our multi-craft up nicely. How does that make a difference then? Still looking at squeezing out some profit when we do make quality 3. Our inspiration means we're only going to do it 1 every 3 times. We can't take a loss of 1,000 gold every time 2 out of 3 times we press the button to then only make 800 gold when we do. So still not happening on the Frostfire alloys. Infrus alloys, we are now 2 points away from guaranteeing quality 3 with quality 2 materials. We are not far off this working. Some more knowledge, some more skill, some better tools will fix this. Primal Moltons. Yeah, we're still in the bin. Still absolutely in the bin. Mad level in the bin. Just craft a toolbox. Did I buy the recipe? No. I need to craft one of these, which means we need to go get an earthen soul. I need to go get the obsidian seared alloy recipe before we do that. You know, I'm trying to work out what the steps are here. 1 step at a time. Toolbox, where do we get this from? Speciality smithing, toolsmithing, 10. Toolsmithing, 10. There's the toolbox. 15 skill, inspiration when tools and accessories. 15 skill when tools. Yes, let's just go. The whole lot. All of it. All of it in there. Now we can make one of these. 40 Casgarite ore. 100 Ceravite ore. More primal flux. We can inspiration proc this to, we need 400, okay, we're still miles away. Quality 4-1 will do us to begin with though. Let's get some more materials. 100 Ceravite ore.
This is your time.
Ceravite ore, my list. 100 Ceravite ore. Was it 40 Casgarite ore as well? I think it was, wasn't it? What? Oh, we're still in containers. How many of this do we already have? We've got 13 of it. Or just buy 40. I don't care. Got to spend gold to make gold. Primal Flux. One of these dudes sells it for cheap. I think it's you.
Let me show you what I got. Appreciate your patronage.
Appreciate your patronage. Toolbox. Oh, Lord have mercy. 315. Oh, an inspiration proc will get us a quality 5. Nice. Here's to hoping we get an inspiration proc first time. Streamer luck incoming. Incoming streamer luck. Never lucky. What the hell? Quality 3? Never lucky. Okay. We did save 6 of the Casgarite. Ah, I didn't use best quality materials, you fucking idiot. That's why. What an absolute donkey. All right, recraft that. Pain. Absolute pain. What an absolute donkey. Right, now I need 40 more Ceravite ore. 40, 80. Let's buy 120 because I clearly am going to need it now. End the stream now. What an absolute donkey.
Take all the time you need.
How many was it per craft? 20, 40, is probably not 100. I don't care. It's cheap. It's Ceravite ore. Casgarite ore at quality 3. I don't know. Whatever.
I will see you again.
Right. One step at a time. One step at a time. Blacksmithing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going? Recraft. You. Use best quality materials. Recraft. Quality 4. Recraft. Quality 4. You have insufficient reagents? Didn't I just buy a shitload of this? Oh, it's 40 a go on a recraft? Ugh. Okay. 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 I mean, 4 should be fine, but the fact that I have the ability to make 5...
Our flight has much to offer. This is when you need...
Paying for the mistake now. Yeah. Yeah. Don't pay attention. This is what happens. It's all good, though. It's all good. Recraft you. Best qualities. Give me a quality 5. Come on. Quality 4. You going to do me like this game? Hey, there we go. Quality 5. Bingo. Only took way more attempts than it should do. Right, there's two problems. Or there's the first problem fixed. Now we just need to make the blacksmithing hammer. Now, the frustration for me is going to be that we're going to need a couple of these. We're going to need a couple of these. We're going to need at least 2. Probably 3. An inspiration 1, a resourcefulness 1, and a multicraft 1. Eventually. The question is which one do I want to make first? An earthen soul, fun. I have got no idea how you get these things, if I'm honest. A treacherous soul captured from a powerful elemental foe with a zap throttle soul inhaler crafted by engineers. You guys will tell me how we make these. First things first, though, I need the recipe for the obsidian seared alloy. The recipe for the obsidian seared alloy is from where? Obsidian seared alloy. A head for metal over in the Waking Shores. It's a quest. It's the Obsidian Citadel quest. Let me collect 1 crystallized draconium inside the Cinder Shard seam. It's a weekly quest. Next to the big earthen forge, there's a dude that gives it. Okay. With your streamer luck, we have a good 30 minutes of quality streamer fail content. Probably. To unlock a head for metal, you have to return restored obsidian key to Forge Master somebody. To craft a restored obsidian key, you have to do this and this. You get these from the obsidian mobs, and then you get this. Okay, let's do exactly that then. Let's go, gadget, go. Now, I might be a prop paladin, but I also only have 345 item level on this character. That could do with being fixed quite soon, to be honest. Hang on, while we coast over there, I need a drink.
My friend, our history together is illustrious. Surely you'll lend me your support here at the Citadel.
I bring the future generation of a new, uncorrupted Black Dragon flight. Surely you'll aid us in our efforts to settle here on Azeroth?
Stuck the landing. I think we did. I think we, yeah, boom. Couldn't have done that better if I tried. Got to admire your sense of direction. Spot on.
Is there something you wish to discuss?
I don't think it matters, does it?
I
GG.
knew you would choose me. I shall await your delivery of a key below.
Collect keyframings. What are you?
Grace shine down on you.
Should we maybe just bang out the quests in here for the weekly anyway? I guess that sort of half makes sense. In fact, saying that, do we have any keyframings and stuff on us? We clearly don't have enough, right? We've got one. Oh, that's really annoying. Just notice, move the desk again. It's going to move again probably tomorrow. I'm testing a few little places in the studio to find where, you know, where feels like home. This feels quite good right now, I'm not going to lie. Oh, shit. Let's get out of there. This feels better than the last spot. As I don't have a window directly in front of me. Meaning I don't have, you know, sun beaming in my eyes. Plus it's, you know, it's in the middle a little bit. Frees up this area a lot as well. Hang on, I'm going to get killed again.
Come then, let us speak.
The Isles have awakened.
Okay. So where does this... Okay. Wow, had we said we got to turn in a... To unlock Head for Metal, you have to return a restored obsidian key to Forge Master Baz. Forge Master Baz. You.
Come to the Dragon Isles.
Okay. I can't speak to you properly yet then.
Have we met? What are you after?
Where's this rare then that supposedly showed up? Isn't the spider in the cave? It'll have to be your second key. The first one is always the greater key. Oh, okay. I've not ever done the key farm thing for reputation because I hate that sort of stuff, which is... Primeval Earth Fragment. Don't mind if I do. Why I will probably seem a little bit newbie at this. Because I've not really paid all that much attention to the Obsidian Citadel stuff. Let's be honest, I come across quite newbie with many aspects of this game. I'm definitely not the master of all when it comes to this game. I know a lot about the stuff I know about, but everything else I know absolutely nothing. If we can get the hammer crafted, to have all of our tools, I mean not all of our tools, but to have at least, because obviously we're probably going to need 3 different versions of this hammer, to at least have one of everything to start with, will put us in good standing, I think. I'm going to have to do something about the fact that we are a country mile behind in terms of actual base skill. We could have, there's 40 skill points. 37 skill points just, you know, lurking because I haven't maxed blacksmithing yet. Which will actually make a world of difference to some of the crafts, I reckon. I like my prop paladin. But having only just dinged 70 and having no gear, I also do negative DPS, which is mildly frustrating. Especially since I'm used to playing on my hunter that does, you know, reasonable damage nowadays. Until I hit that button. Yeah. Love me some of that button. Was it Divine Toll? One of the best buttons in the game. I have the same problem with my Jewel Gathering Guardian Druid. Literally 2 hours to kill a basic mob. Yeah, I feel your pain. I really do. How do we get out of this cave? Up this way. Out this way. This is the way out, right? Leveled them up, just gathering as well, so literally no gear. Yeah, I've had the same problem. Luckily, the floodgates have opened a little bit now on crafted gear. I don't do much endgame content though, so even though it's nice that they've now given us some transferability of Primal Chaos, video incoming soon. Now that they've given us some transferability of Primal Chaos, there should be plenty of people looking to get some stuff crafted. As people find it then much easier to level up alts. And they might actually start gearing some of those random characters that up until now it would have just been a chore to do. I genuinely don't know why I've aggroed all of this and why I'm trying to kill them, you know. It was just instinct of being a tank. Oh look, mobs must kill. Oh, this could take weeks. Could quite literally take weeks. I shouldn't have aggroed this dude. Char just showed up. Oh, I've just been in there. Hang on, I guess we're going back in then. I'm not sure if he actually has anything that I'm really interested in, but a rare's a rare. I need Valdrakken rep actually. Doesn't he give 50 Valdrakken rep? Isn't that reason enough to go kill him? I think that's enough of a reason to go kill him. What do we got here? Don't know if there's much I actually need. Pull him in at the same time. Boom. Love that. Come on, there's a warlock here. Surely the warlock should just be like 10 million DPS by now. Aren't warlocks topping the tree for damage or something silly? I swear they're doing bonkers damage. How you doing, Jack? Welcome in. Good to see ya. You moved again, that was fast. Yeah, you wait till tomorrow. You wait till tomorrow when we're over there and we've moved again. I've said this a few times, but I'm trying out a few different spots to see in which orientation feels like home. Try outside, not at this time of the year. It's cold outside. Not yet. Chilly, chilly. Hang on, this doesn't feel like the right way. This, no, no. Reverse. Reverse. As if that wasn't the norm for warlocks. Either you have the smallest Coke bottle or you're a giant IRL. No, it's one of those small 330ml bottles. They were on offer. Two Moltons. Yeah, is the Awakened Fire tempting you? Oh, there's another rare. How do we get to this fella then? It seems odd to me that Awakened Order is no longer the most heavily in demand one. What do we get here? Ah, leather. Sucky. But the Awakens overall, as an average price, are coming to be a lot more to the value I suspected they might be. When we were on the alpha and beta, I went by the theory that the Awakens would probably be somewhere in the region of about 500 gold a piece. That's an average price. And obviously, for the first few weeks of the expansion, certain ones were significantly more than that. But they seem to have averaged out pretty well so far. The Elgato Stream Deck Plus, that may be something for you. Yeah, I've seen that. And I've been very tempted. I need to do an Elgato order. I want an Elgato green screen. Wherever I end up finalizing my setup, I want a green screen as well. So I need the Elgato green screen. I might just grab some of their sound panels. No, please, no green screen. Well, just for the occasions where it looks so stupid. Well, it'll come in handy. It's one of those things that I probably won't use it all the time, but it will come in handy. So, I want one. But yeah, the Stream Deck Plus also looks pretty interesting. I don't know, something about the little knobs on it. Yeah, nothing beats twiddling the little knob, you know. Take that out of context, I dare you. And there's a clip. Damn. It's mad expensive though. That's the only thing that puts me off. Isn't it like 250 euros or something? Which for a Stream Deck is like, it's a bit pricey. It's only got 8 buttons on it. The reality is though, is I could actually, one of the things I plan to do, oh, the other thing I need for my Elgato is I need one of their capture cards. I need probably the 4K 60 capture card because I want to set up a 2 PC setup. So I need to do a big Elgato order. And yeah, that Stream Deck Plus has piqued my interest. Second-hand market in Finland? Not really. Certainly not where I now live. If I was in Helsinki, probably. Much outside Helsinki, though, probably not. I mean, there is, but it's just, you know, it's not as booming as other countries. Harsh reality is too many people in Finland have enough money to buy everything new. It's sad, but it's true. It's an affluent enough country, and there's so few of them in the first place, and they're all clustered together in the southern part. It means that much outside of that, probably, I mean, yeah, there probably is if you look hard enough, but it's much easier to just order stuff new. If you're getting rid of the old Stream Deck, I'd be interested in buying the old one. The thing is, I'm probably going to need 2. I'm probably going to need 2 anyway, because if I go with a dual PC setup, I would probably want 2 Stream Decks, one for controlling, because the second PC, you'd have one PC for the actual stream, one PC for like the game and stuff. But silly things like the lights and switching between scenes. I'd obviously need one for switching between scenes and things, and then maybe a second one for just other use. My main PC would also be where I do all the video editing, and I actually use my Stream Deck a little bit for stuff like that as well. So, yeah, the likelihood is I might need a second one. Well, need is a strong word, but might like a second one. Enter the cave. What cave?
Let us speak.
Two, go pro, get 4 of them. I mean, there's wasting money and then there's wasting money. That wasn't the button I meant to press. Oops. Oh well. This map doesn't look quite right. What's going on here? That's not as it's meant to be. Something's gone wrong with that.
Well, you're certainly bold.
Alright, Froggy Frog, out the way. Get squished.
I'm sure we'll meet again.
Do you see that we can now transfer Primal Chaos? Yeah. I'm tempted to do a little video on that. I think it's because it has, whilst it's just, you know, falls under the category of general news, it's also, I think, quite an advantage for crafters. I would not be surprised if we see an influx of orders for just basic gear, meaning anybody that's trying to, you know, still trying to level up their professions. The next couple of days, you know, whilst this is a hot, you know, it's a hot bun, it's a fresh loaf of bread, the chances are there could be quite a lot of demand for just basic crafted gear that uses sparks and chaos as people gear up alts. You know, 392s, for example, not even stuff that uses infusions, but just like basic stuff. Why next week? No, I mean, with like in the next week, within the next sort of week, whilst it's, you know, it's hot off the press, it's new. There's clearly people out there that have got thousands of Primal Chaos on their main character, and now that they can kit out their ults pretty quickly and easily, we'll be doing just that. Retrieve the report. Is that also in the cave? No, it's not. It looks like it's on top of the cave. Uh, 1,492 Primal Chaos here. Yeah, there you go, you see.
What is it?
This also might mean that people are a little bit more lenient when it comes to public orders. Because people are gearing up ults, they're not anywhere near as, you know, they're probably not using primal infusions yet. They probably understand that they will upgrade things, you know, as and when. That means that the actual quality of that initial craft is far less important. Meaning that people might be far more willing to just throw out a public order for it instead of desperately trying to find somebody that can craft the perfect item. Which, once again, is only good news for crafters. Probably not going to be much of an actual, you know, money-making thing. But the if you're still out there gaining skill points or whatever, it could be very good. How'd you get a lot of the Primal Chaos? Anybody that's big on Mythic Plus will have an absolute stack of them. Mythic Plus is clearly the easiest way to get them in mass. Not only that, but you'll also get your infusions through Mythic Plus as well. Concentrated ones if you can do high enough keys. So I'd... yeah, I would suspect a bit of an influx of crafting going on in the next few days. I mean, as a solo player, you'll farm in dirt piles, is the honest answer. Yeah, you're farming dirt piles. Getting your world quests done occasionally and farming dirt piles. There's not many options for you as a solo player, but... The crafting procs are insane after the patch. So much easier to get 405, 418s. Most on first craft. That was a bug last week. It's been reverted back. If you do more crafting again this week, you'll notice it's mostly back to normal. What it was is, I think, the added difficulty that comes by using primal infusions wasn't being taken into effect properly, meaning the recipe difficulty was a lot lower than it should have been, meaning that people were crafting 418s like they were candy. But it has been reverted, I think. 'Twas a bug.
Anything interesting? If you see anything strange, let me know.
Collect one earth, one flamey thing. Can I get it off you? Oh, there's a rare. There's a rare. There's 2 rares. All the rares are up. And there's me trying to kill a random ass elite. Derp. Hang on, I got rares to kill. Get out of the way. Oh, plant banners. I'm meant to be doing banner business. Oh, dear. I didn't realise I was meant to be doing banner business as well. I should have read the flipping text, shouldn't I? I was going to say, I recognise this dude. Isn't he the dude that drops the epic hammer pattern? You watch, I'll get it now. Streamer luck incoming. Talking about values, what do you think of Chelsea's investment of 121 million euros for a 22-year-old player? The amount of money these clubs are spending on players is bonkers. Actually bonkers. Oh well, I got a got a piece of gear. Where'd it go? Clearly wasn't an upgrade. No, it clearly is an upgrade. Yoink. Why is Trade School Master not telling me about gear? Trade School Master? Sorry, Zygo. Gear. Gear advise available. Don't know. Maybe it'll think about it in a minute. Can we whack a banner in him? Is he bannerable? He's not bannerable. Won't help Chelsea in anything. He gets 25% of that deal. If you were 22 and you just got what's probably going to be, what's that? Nearly 30 million. If you're 22 and you've just been given 30 million, oh no, I've pulled my hamstring. Oh, it's irreparably broken. See ya. Like, you're done. Like, what's the point?
Assist my dragons in repelling their efforts.
It's just like, that's ridiculous money for a 22-year-old. I have an ouchie. Bye. Yeah, exactly. What you know though, that unfortunately, in today's world, if you know, a 22-year-old player could spend 30 million pretty quick. You see this all the time. This is one of the problems, and the Premiership seems to be going in the same direction. They're giving these kids just disgusting money, absolutely batshit level money. And whilst sure that you could argue it's deserved, you could also very much argue it's not deserved. But what you often tend to find is, look what's happened for years and years, like NBA, NHL, the American sports leagues, where the money for these players is actually bonkers. And these kids are being given stupid money. 5 years later, they're bankrupt. They're just done. Like, it doesn't matter how much money you've given these kids. 5 years later, they are bankrupt. And it happens so often. So frequently. And I can see the Premiership Premiership players going in the same direction. You're 22 and you get 30 million. You have no... At 22, I could, Lamborghinis, big houses, yachts, none of those kids are like spending that money wisely. Agreed, English league's giving out too much money for every player. It's bananas. It's actually ridiculous. There's a rule in England on how much a club can now spend on players, but Chelsea has a construction they can avoid the rules. I don't know how it works. Honestly, I don't pay that much attention to it anymore. I've always enjoyed playing football, but watching it has never particularly been my thing. I know that's almost against the law for a British person to say, but it is true. I've lost friends, like IRL friends, to football. The fact that you just couldn't maintain any decent friendship with them because every single minute that they weren't at work, they were engaged in some football. And if you don't share the same passion, it just, you know, it just doesn't work. Oh no, I thought you were nearly dead. Is nobody out here killing things? Can somebody do some killing, please? I ain't got the DPS for this. I need somebody else to be doing it for me. Have we got those keys yet? Missing key fragments. How many? 27? Lord. Lord have mercy. I'd rather watch Overwatch League. I would probably agree with you if I knew what the hell was going on in Overwatch League. Although, what I would say is games like Overwatch are far more simplistic to watch. Because, oh look, that dude shot that dude. Easy source, right? No problems. You try watch WoW Arena. I've played WoW for like 18 years. I've played WoW for nearly 2 decades and I cannot watch Arena because I just have no idea what is going on. Actually none whatsoever. So as a spectator sport, it's terrible. But if you are, you know, if you're involved in the Arena side of the game, I'm sure it's really quite fun. But it's, you know, it's probably why that Blizzard have never really been able to turn it into a quote-unquote proper esport. Which, in a way, I think is a good thing. There was this mentality for a few years of every single game had to be an esport. And it was kind of worrying, because every single game doesn't need to be an esport. In fact, I would think it's better that not every game is an esport. This is why I'm not particularly a big fan of Mythic Plus, because Mythic Plus was Blizzard's, you know, next attempt at creating an esport. And it has in turn made most dungeons relatively dull, because they have to fit a certain pattern. There's no longer anywhere near as much creativity in the dungeons as there once was. They're pretty to look at, but all the mob positioning, you know, there's got to be X amount of trash between mob. The formula is still there. There has to be this formula that dungeons sort of adhere to. Which, you know, it's not the end of the world, but it's not so much for me. I even play arenas but can't watch it. That's what blows my mind. Because it's all, you know, it's super high level stuff, you know, it's all comps, it's all cooldown rotations, it's all knowing, you know, you can't just know part of the game. You have to know all of the game. You got to know, all right, when's that druid's incarnation up? When's the priest going to be giving somebody a big old buff and they're going to be zerging? You know, you got to just know all of this stuff. Which, unless you know it in detail, you're just like, oh, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'll kite him. All right, relax. I forgot. Mythic Plus was best idea they had. Same content, keeps the dungeons relevant for the whole expansion, not just the first 2 months. People that don't have time to raid just hit M+ with a small group for 20 to 30 minutes. I don't particularly want to get too deep into this because I fully understand that perspective. But I would also point out that personally, I disagree with it. It is entirely valid, but I personally disagree with it. And the reason why I disagree with it is for the simple reason that it changed what dungeons were in the game. Not only did it change what dungeons stood for in the game, dungeons were meant to be part of the progression path. You were meant to go through the dungeons to be geared up enough to then be able to go do the raid. It was a very simple scenario. What ultimately happened with Mythic Plus, in my opinion, which is why I don't agree, but it, like I said, this is just an opinion, is that Mythic Plus then stood itself as a replacement for the raid for many players, which cut up the player base yet even more so, which I don't think was particularly necessary. I think it's perfectly acceptable for a game to have its identity and stick to it. And World of Warcraft's identity has always been that they make very, very good raids. Out of any MMO that's tried to do, you know, mass player, big scale raiding, you can't argue that World of Warcraft has done it better than anybody else. The developers are getting good at it. You know, Final Fantasy has taken a very different approach to raiding, but they've also created something that can really stand out and be quite impressive. Mythic Plus seems like a game mode to me that unfortunately is actually draws people away from raiding. As the acquisition of gear is very similar, you can grind it out, and it comes with its own problems. But I do agree that, you know, it's nice that the dungeons are kept somewhat relevant if you enjoy that kind of playstyle. So, there's pros and cons to it for sure. Key fragments, go.
Ours is a solemn burden.
Didn't we have to... You have to turn in the key to somebody, and then the second key we make is the one that actually counts, right? So we need more of these.
Yes, we'll speak later. Perhaps.
I want to be careful that I don't scuff this, because it's very easy that I probably could.
Come now, speak.
It seems
Greater Obsidian Key. Continue. Complete quest.
Let your guard down. Until next time.
So I need to hand in I need a restored Obsidian Key.
Learn from the past. Look to the future.
Let me check I get this right. To unlock a head for metal, you have to return a restored Obsidian Key to Forge Master Baz. To craft a restored Obsidian Key, combine 30 key fragments and 3 key framings. You can get these from Obsidian Citadel mobs. I need to grind out a few more mobs. I've got 11. I've got the key framings, I just need more key fragments. Then we turn it into this dude up here, right? Where is it? This fella. If we turn it into this fella. Okay. Now I know what I'm doing. Do key farming groups still exist? No. Do key farming groups not exist? Clearly not. Go to the quest ones, Keys of Loyalty. Haha, genius. Thanks. Muchos appreciates. Why are all these fellas all over the place? Hang on, Siege of Dragonbane's on. I need that. I need that. Out me way. Screw this business.
Put pushovers.
I need this for me weekly, because I'm behind on my weeklies somehow. And not to mention I'm an enchanter, so out here for the storm actually is not a terrible idea either. Welcome to the world of squirrels! It's happened again! I've been distracted by some other shiny adventure. Oh well, it's all good. It's a worthwhile cause. Worthwhile cause. An American senator's requesting Apple and Google to remove TikTok from their app stores. Yeah, I've not looked into this in enough detail to really form an opinion on it. But from what I've seen and from what I've heard, TikTok is very invasive. Far more invasive than most people would be happy about if they fully understood what's going on. Now, let me clarify. I do not fully understand what's going on. I don't know what the security issues are with TikTok. I'm more jumping on the rumor mill than I am anything else here. Not am I strictly saying that straight up banning it is a great idea, but you cannot deny it's hella popular. But there is the obvious concern that it's made by a Chinese company. And Chinese rules and regulations on these sorts of things are not necessarily the same as other parts of the world are best happy about. So there's clearly going to be a conflict of interest. Additionally, you've also got to remember that big American corporations like Google are doing everything in their power to replicate what TikTok has been able to do. YouTube Shorts, actually, as of yesterday. YouTube content creators can now monetize YouTube Shorts. Now, it's yet to be seen just how lucrative Shorts will become, because it's a revenue share system on them, rather than the default 45-55 ad split. But it's I would not be too surprised if YouTube's push on Shorts explodes in the next couple of months, for two reasons, right? Because content creators are going to want to make a bag off it, and TikTok is, you know, explosive in its growth. Come on, you slow-ass cow, move faster. There we go.
And with that, you have given us back our home. Thank you.
Two birds with one stone there. We get this completed as well. Let's go kill, what's his name? Captain Doodarface. What's his name? Doodarface is probably not his actual name, but you know who I'm talking about. Lancer, that's the one. Captain Lancelot. Like in China, they get more adjusting and skill videos on TikTok than the rest of the world. Well, the TikTok algorithm is pretty simple, right? It's not rocket science. It shows you what you like. If you open TikTok and you watch 3 or 4 educational-esque TikToks, then your feed will be flooded with the damn things. There's absolutely no shortage of content on that platform. That's the really interesting thing about it. So many people have jumped on the TikTok train that there's something for everybody. Literally, even more so than YouTube, to be fair. There's literally something for everybody. And there's countless hours of it at the same time. If you watch, and I don't quite know exactly how the algorithm works. I love breaking this shit down, by the way. Social media algorithms and how the social media platforms grow and what they do to, you know, I'm a bit of a geek about that sort of stuff, but I've not figured out TikTok properly yet, but I do want to. I don't know where I was going with that. Other than to say it's bananas. YouTube's going to be copying it for sure. There's very little point of having a key farming group if everybody is in a different area not farming keys. Let's try and find another one. Am I still doing this business? I'm not. How did I have a second one of those? Obsidian Dragon Tooth. Oh, that's a shiny boy. That's a good one. That's a good one. There's going to be some shenanigans on that thing. K-Chak, if you're out there. How many key fragments do I need? I need 30, right? I need 30, and I've got 14. Okay. Glad to be of assistance. Swoop in, drop in, kill, job done. See you later. Right, can we... As a rare. Let's go kill a rare. I love killing me some rares. Where is he? Oh, nearly off the edge there. That would have been funny. Funny to everybody, but not me. Don't stand in the fire, they say. It burns, they say. Nah, lies. Oh, 29. Never lucky. Boom. Bingo. Right, so we turn this into Baz now, right? Is that what we're saying? Who's over here? Make one of those. See you later, fellas. I'm done. Turn it into this dude. Restored obsidian key. Obsidian cache and unlocking our past. Okay. Oh, now this dude gives us a quest.
Aspects watch over you.
Haha! Plans. Obsidian seared alloy. There we go. Collect a crystallized draconium inside a cinder shard seam.
Guard against chaos.
Okay. Wherefore that actually be? Hang on, Grizzle Rock's up. Can we get there? Can we get there? Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Squirrels! Oh, the squirrels. Go back to the area of the Earth Elementals where you killed the rare character. Oh god, I wish I remember where that was. Anybody found anything interesting from a tackle box? I only seem to get fish and some grey items. Not overly interesting. You can get recipes in a bottle, which will give you patterns. Whether those patterns are still worth anything nowadays, I don't know. But yeah, I've actually gone as far as to turn off the tackle boxes for my rare scanner because I just don't care. Don't care anywhere near enough to pick them up. It'd be interesting to know, though, if you can get, like, dragon shards out of them, which you probably can't. What'd be more interesting to know is if you could get sparks or bottled essence from them, which I don't think bottled essence have been in the game long enough for us to really have figured it out. Head for metal that way. There's a way of turning them off from rare scanner. Yeah, there is. Box filters or something. Add-ons, rare scanner, container filters down the bottom of your list. Thusday tackle boxes. Filter out completely. Only filter them from the world map, or only filter visual audio alerts. You can choose which one. I just filter them all out. I don't care about them. Is it in this cave? Seems like it's in this cave. Another molten node. Shame I'm not a miner. A Dark Moon Fair card pack in a Thusday tackle box once had 2 cards in it. Yeah, they will do. The packs will always have 2 cards in. I mean, in theory, it's a small theory. There's aces in those as well, but still, even that, that's RNG on top of RNG, which I'm not interested in. Absolutely not interested in. I'm glad you're not a miner too. Not that kind of miner, you moron. I'm not somebody that, you know, frequents ore nodes. Boom! Crystallized draconium. Gotcha. I don't know why I clicked that. You see a shiny thing, you click it. Shouldn't have clicked it. No need to click it. Gonna have to kill this dude though, aren't I? You come in, you're coming. Right, good. Right, if we can get the obsidian seared alloy pattern, we can then work on getting the. We need the earthen. What's it? Earthen soul crystal thing. Jesus, what's it called? Six? What the flipping? Who's that? I didn't even know that was a... Okay, I need to keep buying that trinket. How is it now telling me to press that? I've never had to press that button before in my life. Okay, turn that into you. Obsidian seared alloy. Genius. Okay. Question is how good are we at making these yet? If at all. Why can't I click on it? Okay. Quality 2. Most of the way through quality 2. The likelihood of getting quality 3? Skinny. We don't have enough Kazgarite, so it's not actually equating for most of it properly. I need to go buy some more Kazgarite. Okay. Inspiration, resourcefulness, multi-craft is not where it needs to be just for those just yet. But we can get there. Another, what did I say, 37 points here is going to make a lot of difference. 37 points will be good. Do we have... By my calculation, though, there's no way to increase that any further than just getting the 37 points from here. We're never going to... For clarification, we're never going to be able to guarantee quality 3. But I would like to get as close as humanly possible. Okay, we can at least make them though. Black Dragon Touched Hammer. Now we need an Earthen Soul. You guys are going to have to tell me how to get these things because I ain't got a clue. Treacherous Soul captured from a powerful elemental foe with a Zap Throttle Soul Inhaler. Well, I guess we need some Zap Throttle Soul Inhalers then, right? Buy those on the auction house. Not sure why I chose to focus on blacksmithing today, but I think blacksmithing is a fun one. I actually rated blacksmithing as... Didn't I rate blacksmithing as my #1 profession? I think I did, you know, when I did my little tier list before the expansion launched. I think I put blacksmithing #1. Just because it's got so many options. You could craft tools, you can craft weapons, you can craft armor. Obviously now alloys, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Consumables. It's got a little bit of everything. Let's turn this in while we're here. No reason not to.
Welcome you. May the flights protect
Open the box. Wow, that was underwhelming. The irony is that is actually an upgrade. Where did it go? Ooh, stole it. Give me back me... Where did it go? This thing? Metal Shaper's Obsidian Mace. Yeah, that is genuinely an upgrade. Time to head out with the doggy. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Enjoy the dog walk. Say hi to the dog.
You would ask something.
Right. What did I say I needed? What did I say I needed? Empty soul cage. Crafted by Jewel. Oh yeah, of course, these things. Zap Throttle Soul Inhaler. Begin draining the essence of a particularly powerful elemental. If your target dies whilst it's being drained, you will capture its soul. The device's engine will need to cool for 15 minutes after a successful capture. Only one player can attempt to drain an elemental soul at a time. Okay. Now my next question is who the hell gives me this earthen soul? Who... It is an earthen soul I need, right? Who in the world gives me an earthen soul? It's a bit tricky to do, but the top right of Waking Shores. Top right of the Waking Shores. That's the starting zone, right? Wowhead gives you the location for the mob. Earthen soul. Contained in a bottomless bag of general goods. Contains many common reagents shared between all professions. Still missing something. Check a nearby vendor. What in the hell is this and where do they come from? Bind on pickup. What in the world is one of those? Squirrel. Added in patch 10.0.2. Contains a whole bunch of... What? Oh, 1,000 of every crafting item. It'll be a PTR only testing thing. Ah, okay. I was like, what the hell is this? Whew. Got excited. Okay. Comments. Based on obtain a Zap Throttle Inhaler, obtain an empty soul cage. In the Waking Shores, use the Zap Throttle Soul Inhaler on an Earth Shatter Elemental while it dies. Not whilst it is alive, not whilst it is dead. What? Haven't they changed that? They've changed it so that you can actually, if it dies whilst being drained, there's a leeway here. After 15 minutes, it changes to a docile earthen soul, in which it can be looted for an earthen soul. Alright. Aha, upcoming changes for 10.0.7 will make obtaining souls a lot easier. Maybe consider waiting for 10.0.7 to go live. Okay. Can now be used whilst moving. The channel time of the device has been reduced down to 4 seconds. Channeling the device for its full duration now marks the target elemental for 30 seconds. Slaying it during this duration will also grant its soul. The cooldown for successful soul capture has been reduced down to only 5 minutes. Okay. Where are we going then? Waking Shores, this place. Copy TomTom command. It's going to be up here somewhere, isn't it? Here. It needs to die whilst being drained. The Zap Throttle only deals 4k per tick, so plan dots accordingly. That's apparently what's just been changed. 10.0.7 has changed this. You get a 30-second window of opportunity for it to die. Apparently. Apparently. I'm no expert to this. I just read patch notes. Oh, 10.0.7 isn't here yet. Yeah. Yeah. Oops. I'm getting ahead of myself. So it's this fella, right? Right, where's the thing I just bought? Ah, Christ on a bicycle. You know what I did? I bought them, and then I didn't get them from my mailbox. Now, you guys are going to laugh at me when I tell you I don't have a Katie Stamp whistle. Okay. Let's kill you real quick, because I'm accidentally aggroed you. No Bruto, no mailbox, damn. Yeah, call myself a goblin. Yeah. I like making gold the hard way. Right, it's got to be a mailbox down here somewhere, right? There's an innkeeper and everything. There's got to be a mailbox. No mailbox? Really, game? You can do this to me? You're going to make me look this much of a fool? Okay. Watch this. Find NPC. Mailbox. Go. Ah, don't work in Dragonflight, Zygor, please. Oh, God. Oh, no. Enable mailbox on the mini-maps. I think it is. Yeah, it is. There's just not a mailbox in this little hub. Screwy-dooey. Use the oh, hang on. The Anaran Perch toy from the Marok. Oh, I have one of those. I got one of those. I actually legit have one of those. No, that's the wrong cliff. Where's the cliff I'm meant to be standing on? No, you're not here either. Does that mean I do have the toy? Or do have a toy that will do the thing? Perch? A Huna Perch. Oh, snap. I do have the toy. Check my mailbox. Genius. Screw you, Katie. You have been replaced. Favourite that bad boy. Put that on my bars. That's a win. Shares a cooldown with Katie. That's absolutely fine. Where was it? I was meant to be going for this mob. This way. Okay. So this fella. Let's get him low. How low do we reckon we need to go? How low can you go? How low can you go? Damn, where's the thing? This thing, right? How low can you go? Oh, the motherfucker stunned me. Does that... okay. Slightly problematic. Can I use this whilst in bubble? Or is he going to run away? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Professional streamer. Stop auto-attacking him, for fuck's sake. Right, kicked up in the air. Boom, let's go, let's go, let's go. Did it work? Encaged Earthen Soul. Boom. Check me out. So, in 15 minutes then... No, hang on. No. An Earthen Soul is detained within. You may crush the cage early to snuff out the elemental and retrieve its awakened essence, or wait until it becomes docile. I've got to wait, right? Wait. Now we wait. Okay, 15 minutes to kill. Gosh, this is stressful. So stressful. In the waiting time then, I guess we can take a little bit of a looky at who and where and why I get who reputation I need. I have 12, 13, 2, and 17. Here's to hoping I don't need my fishy friends for anything. I wish those souls would bind on pickup but could be provided by the crafter. Yeah, I can imagine. You can get a pet instead of the Earthen Soul if you use the Streamer Luck. Oh, I don't want Streamer Luck. I want the Earthen Soul. I want the Earthen Soul. I don't think I need the Tuskars for anything, which is why I've not bothered getting any rep on them. But let's see. Let's have a little bit of a scroll through stuff that we... Recipe and learn. Artisans Consortium respected at 75. What are we? Artisans Consortium, we are valued. Valued is higher than respected, right? Respected is 3. I could go get this. The question is as of right now, I think I need my Artisan's Metal more than I need another pattern. These are all through the spec tree, I'm pretty sure of it. Wee. Primal Molten Defender, also through the spec tree. Valdraken 14. Valdraken 14. Didn't we say we had Valdraken 14? We got Valdraken 14, right? The Obsidian Seared Claymore. Valdraken 17. Let's just go get that then, as we clearly can. Actually, let's go to Dragon Scale Base Camp, because we can just speak to the Quartermaster there anyway. Anybody else having issues trying to post sales today? The sell button is continuously greyed out. I've not tried to post much, but it's not happened to me. We're only 12 with the Dragon Scale, meaning that even if there is something we need, I doubt we can actually get it yet.
My artisans are the best on Azeroth.
Yeah, can't get anything yet. Not that I think there is anything. Engineering, jewel crafting, more jewel crafting, cooking, jewel crafting, more jewel crafting. Casgrite fabric cutters, engineering. Hang on. If only I had a list of all of these. If only I had a list of all of these. Rep grind recipe chart. Blacksmithing. Dragon scale. 5. Sturdy expedition shovel. That's the only thing I need from these fellas. Do I have that already? I must already have that. Sturdy expedition shovel. Okay. Nice. Tuskar's nothing. That's why we haven't got any Tuskar rep. Centaurs. 13, 13, 13, 14, 18. Where are we with Centaurs? 13. Oh, wow. We are like minutes away from Crafter's Knowledge. Okay, well, let's go over there and get some patterns either way. Trying to work out if it's an add-on or just the game being a bit slow. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's not happened to me personally, but... where are we going here? Where's the quartermaster dude in here? So, sell me some stuffs. Sharing the bounty, sure.
Go well. Where are your manners?
Show me your wares. Okay. Teaches you how to perform the Plane Runner's Breeze enchantment. Oh, actually, I need these as well. These are for... yoink. There's 2. For enchanting. Didn't quite mean that, but I'll take it. 376 piece of gear for 150. Sure. I'll take an upgrade at the same time. What do we got here? Obsidian Sid. One of those. One of these. And one of these. Yoink. What else? What else? What else? Okay, we now need to get up to 18 with the Centaurs to get the next ones.
Glad to see me. Both, I hope.
Epplesatly26, thank you very much for the tier 1. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Took me a minute to work out how to say your name, and I still probably butchered it, so I apologize. Renown 18. Okay, we need a few more levels with these dudes for sure.
See you soon.
Okay, well, there's 5 recipes that I didn't have before that we now do. $376. Okay, so we'll get Crafter's Knowledge from the Centaurs, next renown, but then we need 1824 for the... Okay, we're going to need to push the Centaurs pretty far, all the way to 24. 19 with Valdraken, and we get everything. Didn't I say we were like 14 or something? 17. Oh, damn. That's annoyingly close. That's annoyingly close. I'm yet to finish Lawmaster on this character, though, so there's still a fair few renown I can get from just questing. That's annoyingly close, though. Centaurs is hard to get to 24. It takes time. Well, 1 to 20 is quick and easy. I can just, I can do a few world quests. I can do a few side quests, campaign quests. I can get to 20 quite easily. 24, though, is going to be a bit of a pain. But 19 is remarkably close away. That's what, a renown and a half. Is that as far as I need to go with Valdraken? It's as far as I need to go. But for now, I can go get 2 recipes. Obsidian Seed, Claymore, and the Evoker. Annoyingly, it's the things I actually want at 19. The profession tools is what I'm actually really after. That's a bit frustrating. They're actually the things I want. Can I just push Valdrakken rep maybe a little bit? We're going to have to do some more questing to get that. Artisans Consortium will be. We can pick up 2 already. We can pick up both of these, but truth be told, I'm not entirely convinced I want to spend the Artisans Metal on it right now. I'm running a bit short on Artisans Metal on this dude. 816 sounds like a lot, but we're yet to craft our. In 5 minutes, we can craft our weapon, which will take our tool, which will take 400. So, I mean, I could buy those couple of recipes, or I could buy... How am I doing for enchanting on this character? Oh, I've got my 3 tools for enchanting, and I've actually got a spare for... Okay, I could probably use this to make 2... Oh, no, that means I need another soul. Oh, no. If I want to make a second weapon, I need a second soul. Goddamn son of a gun. All right, maybe we'll put that on the back burner. Maybe we won't worry about that too quickly. How are we going to make this... What is going to be the best setup for this, though? I find it hard to believe that anything other than a pure inspiration... You should have a pure inspiration one by default, surely. It feels like it makes sense to make it pure inspiration. If I make a purely inspiration one first, does multicraft does affect alloys? I don't think we get close enough to where I would actually want to use anything other than an inspiration one, though. Right, we'll make an inspiration one first. I need to make 7 obsidian seared alloys as well. Now, I know I have picked up the recipe, and I'm spec'd pretty heavily into it. My question is, though, is it just cheaper or more effective for me to just buy a bunch of these to begin with? Let's head back over to Valdrakken, because we clearly need to go there. Got dark all of a sudden. Why can't I right click on... What's going on? Why can't I right click? There we go. Who turned off the lights? Why has it gone dark in... It's like... What's going on? There we go. Daytime. Somebody's using their goblin weather contraption. Turned it all dark. The Valdrakken quartermaster fella. Is it this dude?
Finest wares in Kultiris. Right
Waste
there.
not, want not. What's this?
Travel safely now.
Upgrade. 376 upgrade. Probably worth. Why not? Stick that on.
Stop by anytime.
Is it you? Cosmetics. Cosmetics. Where do I get these weapon recipes from? Is it you? No. Chat. Help. Where do we get? Is it you? Blacksmithing trainer. No. Although you want to tell me something anyway. Oh yeah, I haven't done all me. I haven't actually done all of my. I haven't done my jobs list yet. Really need to get that done and all. Is it this dude down here?
For the glory of the dragons.
Enchant boots, watcher's loam. Okay, we need that. Yoink. We need this as well. Hang on, how many we're running low on these now with our aggressive spend. Obsidian Seared Claymore. Obsidian Seared Invoker. That's another 800. Lord have mercy, that's a lot. We're gonna get to 19 and we're gonna have run out of Dragon Isle supplies. So this is gonna be our problem. Okay, but we're good for now.
Go in service.
Spam 3 hunts a week gives 40 to 43 rep tokens total, each worth 15 base rep. Don't even need to do the full hunts, just get yourself marked during one part of it and wait for the end chest. Yeah, I need to remember to do that religiously on this character for sure, so that I don't have to worry too much about grinding them out 20 plus. That's very wise. Docile Earthen Soul. Here we go. Right click to open. There we go. We got our soul. Good stuff. Now to make our our tool. Okay. Let's grab these quests as we're here.
Stranger?
Yes. Fight with fury.
Do them later.
Yeah, what do you want? Be good?
Blacksmithing services. We need an enchant, don't we? Not an enchant, a missive. We need an inspiration missive. And we need an enchant, actually. We need both.
Well then.
Missive. Missive of something expensive. Missive of... hello? Missive of inspiration. Guarantees inspiration. One of those. Then we need an enchant tool. Also inspiration. One of those. Hey, these are much cheaper nowadays. Last time I bought one of these were well expensive. I've paid up to 50k for these. Yoink. Now, what's the odds? In fact, very high. Do I buy these or do I craft them? Do I buy these or do I craft them? Based upon current profit values, I think I'm going to buy them. Obsidian Seared Alloys. How many do I need? 7? Kind of defeats the object of getting the recipe first, but you know what I mean. 7 of those things. If we need to do recrafts, does anybody know what the recraft is on this? I don't think I'm going to be able to get quality 5. 113. Oh, are you shitting me? That's... I need an inspiration and a hidden craft value proc. That's annoying. That's really annoying. I'm going to need an inspiration and a hidden craft value proc to get this at quality 5. Because I am short on points because I haven't done this yet. Boo hiss. That's going to start getting really expensive real quick. Okay.
You would ask something of me?
Obsidian seared alloys. We need 7 of them for the craft. I need 7 of them for the initial craft. Let's just see what the damage is on a recraft. We're clearly going to need to recraft it, but we'll make the thing first. Oh, hang on. Mailbox. Let's grab some stuff. There's our missive. There's our enchant. Where did there's those things. Okay. Missive of Inspiration. 344 Inspiration proc will give us plus 313. That's 457 out of 465. So I need both an inspiration and a hidden craft value proc to get this at quality 5. Ouch. I might have to settle for quality 4 then. Although I still need an inspiration proc to get quality 4. And I don't... okay. Alright. What's this quenching fluid business about? Stable draconium fluid. Increases bonus skill from inspiration by 15. Why don't I just slap one of those on it? Stable fluid draconium. How much are they? And then we just hope that inspiration procs.
Charmed.
Stable draconium fluid. Oh, they're only 400 gold. Increases bonus skill from inspiration. Odds on me needing a few of these. Let's just buy a few anyway.
There is a universal justice.
Is it 3 for each recraft? Let me grab up like 6 then, because I suspect I might need them. What are they called? These things. Let's just grab up 6 of those.
Now, back to my garden.
Here's me thinking that crafting it myself will be the cheap option. Lord. How about incense as well? Oh, stop telling me things that are going to be beneficial. God damn.
Well then, let us proceed.
Oh, hang on. What? Hey? What? Sagjut, that thing. It's because I can't spell. Probably going to need a few of these on this character anyway. It's nice to have a few.
And defend that which cannot defend itself.
Okay. No, I'm not going to go and find an easel to click before anybody says it. Put one of those on. Put that in there. Put that in there. Does that mean... Okay. Okay. How many fingers do we need to cross? How many fingers do we need to... Well, we need to be at the right forge to start with. Oh, wait. Hang on. Hang on. Hang about. We can't make it here. Where's the Earth Warder's forge? What? Where in the world is the Earth Warder's forge? In the Obsidian City? Are you shitting me? After I've just put down me incense? Ah, jeez Louise. Okay. Stupid game. I hate these crafting tables. It's behind Baz. Oh, okay. Right, we'll head over to Baz then. Baz is this way. Damn you, game. Oh, let's see if we can get this. This will have blacksmithing in pretty good shape then. This is problematic. We'll have to do something about this very, very quickly. Due to not going the route of picking up the master's hammer, we might actually have to put some work in to get it there, but we'll see. Do you have an illustrious insight for the plus 30 skill? There's no point using it. If inspiration procs, inspiration does its thing. I'll still need inspiration. So it's this thing, right? Earthworld is forged. There we go. There's no point wasting an inspiration on it. But that on there, that in there. Drop this puppy dog down. Where's he gone? One of those. Okay. I don't think I can be more buffed if I try. 344 skill. 131 bonus skill. If inspiration procs, we get quality 5. If inspiration procs, we get quality 5. I got a 1 in 3 chance. Come on, game. Don't do this to me. Stream of luck. Let's go. Never lucky. Although we did save 4 of the obsidian seared alloys, which is a win. Massive win. Okay, recraft time. Do I now need more of this? Probably. Same scenario. Same scenario. If inspiration procs, we get 131 bonus skill, which is enough to push it to quality 5. Go. Never lucky. Hidden proc value kicked in, but we didn't get inspiration. Okay, let's try again. I've only got... Oh, sugar plum fairies. I've only got enough material. I didn't bring too many of these. Oh, you son of a bitch. You absolute son of a bitch. That's hella annoying. I should have bought more of those. Definitely should have bought more of those. I'm out of this thing. Can I still do it without it? 113. No. To do it without it, I'd need an inspiration proc and a hidden craft value proc. Oh, boo, hiss. Back to the auction house we go. It was so close. Does out of curiosity, what does equipping it do when we recraft it? Do we get the stats? Do we get the stat? Reload. Hang on. Reload. There we go. Words. Can you go directly from Q3 to Q5? You can if your stats allow for it. Recraft that thing. 348 inspiration will give 124. Which is not enough. Is not enough, is it? No, it is. It is. No, that's enough. Okay. That's chill. That's enough. I've got one last try at this before I need more obsidian seared alloys. So I can press the button once more. And I need an inspiration proc. 35% inspiration, come on. Don't fail me now, game. You son of a bitch. Absolute son of a bitch. Right. Obsidian seared alloys. Okay. There's a rare. And we killed him today. We've killed him today. We'll hearth back over. If only I had a long boy. Oh, what I would pay for a long boy. It'd be a substantial amount of gold, I can tell you that much. Go away, you. At least we don't have to go back to like Stormwind or Orgrimmar though. There is a god that they put a proper one. 3, 6, 9, 12. Let's just assume that we are never lucky. If I have to do 4 more recrafts on this, I think I will cry. But and this is just the first one, by the way. Oh no, you know what? I need to craft a second one of these, or I want to craft a second one of these, which means I'm going to need 400 artisans metal. I'm going to run out of artisans metal. Oh, I haven't done my jobs list for the week though. It's fine. My jobs list will get me a whole bunch of artisans metal. And let's not muck about. I've got 6 dragon shards in my bag. It's fine. It's fine. I just want to get one quality 5 one done today. That was my... Well, it wasn't my goal, but it's what has ended up being my goal for the stream today. So we should be able to now recraft this a few more times if needed. Procking into quality 5. It better be. It's gonna be. Blitz could put the Brute on the trading post for 120,000, just a casual 10 years of saving, and it's yours. Yeah. I do wonder if they'd do that though. They won't. It's one thing that they won't announce, because if under popular demand, Blizzard turn around and say that the Longboy might be on the trading post at some point, you know full well that nobody will spend a single point in the trading post if they want the Longboy. They won't buy nothing, ever. They'll just hold out. They'll stockpile until it turns up. But which is probably why we'll have absolute radio silence. Hey, there we go. 398 Black Dragon Touched Hammer. Bingo. Wonderful. Wonderful stuff. That's let's slap an inspiration enchant on that for another 40 inspiration. 192 inspiration we're going to gain off this tool. Ooh, spicy meatball. We like that. We like that a lot. When we get this extra skill, that's going to be juicy. Okay. Now to do one with resourcefulness. Yeah, about that. We technically could. We'd need to go get another Earthen Soul, which I don't actually have time to do now. But another Earthen Soul could get us that second one. Tempting to make another one with resourcefulness. We'll eventually need a third one with multicraft. That's when multicraft actually. Nice to see it jump from rank 3 to rank 5. I really refused to believe it until I saw it. Yeah, it can. As long as you're, when inspiration procs, it gives you 124. It gives you the full value, so you can jump an entire quality. I've done it before. Realistically, though, before I do too much, I'm still... All that is done is mean that we are closer to success. We are not at success yet because these... What is that? 36 points we're missing are borderline crucial. Those 36 points, I believe, are the difference between... I've not got enough Kazgarite to showcase this properly. Those 36 bonus points are going to make a world... Those extra 36 skill points are going to make a world of difference, I reckon, in a few of these crafts. Not so much here. But I wonder if... I don't think we can get within 5% of anything. We're guaranteed on these things now. Are we guaranteed on Q2? Oh, just. Is that strictly quality 2? Oh, yeah. Oh, easy guaranteed on quality 2. Yeah, we're still in the world. Yeah. Technically, there's money here. Technically. It's not enough for me to be too keen about. Yeah, this is the problem, right? You might be able to make 914 gold if you proc a quality 3. But if you don't, you're going to lose 946. Now, if your base inspiration was above 50%, that would be a win. But it's not. It's 40%. So only because of the resourcefulness and the multicraft, the inspiration alone isn't enough to make this profitable. The resourcefulness and multicraft is also needed to squeeze out any, multicraft that's tight. That's very tight, like a tiger. Which actually means in this scenario, there's more profit to be obtained by multicraft. So actually having a multicraft tool would probably work out more effective for things like these right now. This is why you need multiple of these. A fully kitted out inspiration one, though, would be very handy for if we craft like gear, either for ourselves or for others or for alts or for whatever. You should make a video to demonstrate it to people. So many people think that you need to cap your profession without understanding how the system works via inspiration, recipe, difficulty, etc. I've thought about doing it. I've thought many times about doing it. The problem is, the issue is that there's so many moving components. I haven't quite worked out how to... I'm going to use a phrase here that doesn't sound very well, but it's not the right phrase. I could probably think of a better one if I tried, but I haven't worked out how to dumb it down enough to make it easy to understand. The point is it's a somewhat layered is a nice way of saying complicated system that you do actually have to put some brain power in to think about it and to work it out. I think I'm quite lucky that I know how all of this affects. If you don't know the actual effect of all of these and how they interact with each other, if you don't have the basics, I can understand why it'd be very hard to work all of this out. But just to showcase, right, the point here, the point to be made from all of this is I've now gone out of my way to get max quality tools. That's a tick in a box done. I've been grinding reputation to get recipes and patterns. I've maxed out hammer control. In most cases, I've maxed out speciality smithing. So for the most part, on a lot of the stuff I'm looking to craft, I cannot, knowledge is not going to get me any further. This isn't going to get me any further. But the reality is I've only done 2 of the 3 things that you need to do to be competitive. I've got my tools, I've got my knowledge points, but if you haven't got this filled as well, you still might be behind. Reality is that 36 points here on top of 226. 226 plus the 36 is going to put me at 262, which actually isn't going to make a blind bit of difference. 262, you know, all you're doing is you're moving the bar from here to here, which, you know, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. I need some more Kazgrite, actually, to showcase this properly, because the numbers in the screen are not going to be accurate, because it's not giving me the full 25% material value. Let me go buy some more Kazgrite to showcase this in a little bit more detail. What stats did I put on the hammer? Full inspiration. First one, full inspiration. I'll make a second one. I haven't. It's going to be a flip of a coin between resourcefulness and multicraft. Multicraft is technically better, but resourcefulness is equally very helpful when crafting big ticket items. For example, I reckon resourcefulness is probably my guesstimation is if you're making obsidian seared alloys, resourcefulness is more beneficial to you than maybe even multicraft. Although actually Simcraft seems to say the opposite. It's still that multicraft is a win. Yeah, in fact it would. In fact it would, because every time multicraft kicks in, you just generate an entire item's worth more stuff. Yeah, multicraft is still going to be the win. Probably going to be a second tool for multicraft on that logic. I somehow ran out of vigor and now I'm lost. Where am I? I'm here. Just an example of one you could point to on the forums and show your profession and how you can get to rank 5 already without having a maxed profession. Some players don't understand how they work. Like, if you look at the forums, it's comical how many people are stuck in the loop of trying to max out their profession via public orders. I'm talking about gear mostly. I get that some of the reagents require max profession skill to hit skill points. Yeah, like I said, it's a bit of a tick list, right? You probably need, in most cases, you need 2 out of the 3 things. If the 3 things are knowledge points, base skill, I'm talking about your profession level, and tools. They're the 3 things that you need. You probably, in most cases, need 2 out of those 3 to be competitive. The reality is, though, you want all 3 of them. You want this maxed, you want the best tools, and you want the knowledge points assigned correctly. Because the very top end, any slight thing that you're missing, somebody else will have it. And if you're making stuff on the region-wide auction house, for example, if you don't have everything available to you, you practically are not going to be in a profitable position. Because there will be somebody else out there that does have everything. So that's a bit tough. But when it comes to crafting gear, or the weapons and stuff, for example, let me see if I can find, I don't know, obsidian seared crusher, 2-handed mace, for example. I don't have... Okay, this is hard to simulate, but in this scenario, my inspiration at 37%, you can see here that inspiration, when it procs, will give an 83 bonus. 83 on top of the 187. 83 plus 187. Oh, no, hang on. 83 plus 187 is only 270. So I'm still 30 points away from being able to make this at quality 5. I could, use better alloys to push that up a little bit further. I could use... But on the flip side is the difficulty is going to get even harder when I start adding these on, which everybody is going to want. So you really do need to be min-maxing the crap out of, the big 3. The big 3 being your tools, your base skill, and also correct specialization placement. And I've only got, for the stuff that I'm focusing on, the intermediates, the tools. As it stands right now, I've only got 2 out of the 3 done, which still means I have to kind of min-max like super aggressively because I've only got 2 of the 3. If I had all 3, it'd be pretty easy to make these at quality 5. Just, you know, a simple inspiration proc job done. I wouldn't have to faff around with finishing reagents or anything. How long does it take to recover a 600k lariat recipe? With prospecting, you could, well, okay, I with prospecting on my main character can make somewhere in the region of about 30k an hour prospecting. So 30k an hour, rough average, 600,000 gold. You're looking at 20 hours worth of prospecting, assuming everything stays the way it is and that you can actually sell everything by doing 20 hours of prospecting to make a 600k profit to cover the cost of a lariat recipe. I wouldn't be buying that necklace thing right now. The demand for the necklace has dropped significantly, whilst the actual value of the recipe is still being held much higher. There's no way I'd pay 600k on that thing right now. Because if I was to pay 600k for a recipe, I would want to churn out that recipe, easy source all day long. The reality is you could spend 600k on the recipe. You would then, after spending 600k on the recipe, still have to put in a shift in terms of sitting, spamming trade chat, finding people to craft and to sell and all that sort of stuff. Too much like hard work. How do you level from 80 to 100? I need 100 on an alt. Camp public orders. Honestly, you should still have some other recipes. Just camp public orders. You will get them, honestly, as long as you're not on some dog doo-doo level realm. You will get them. You'd be much better off doing it at, like, I don't know, certain hours of the day. Dude wants a flipping missive on it. Great. Not today then. Easiest way to get to 100 in blacksmithing is the master's hammer, but it requires you learning a weapon and or armor. Yeah, see, that's not going to happen. I would need to put 30, 40, 50 points. I'd have to spend 50 points to get the master's hammer recipe. No. No, those 50 points, at least at the moment. Actually, saying that, I've not really got anywhere else to go. Put 20 points in stonework, could cap that out. Inspiration when crafting, multi-craft when crafting stone goods, inspiration when crafting stone goods, multi-craft grants more stone goods. That gives me, where do we stand with the stone goods right now? I need some glossy stone. Let me go buy some glossy stone. I meant to buy a bunch of materials, actually, to test this properly. Let's grab some glossy stone, which I should be making on my Jawn Crafter, but... what was the other thing I needed? I needed some more Casgarite ore, didn't I? Just so it's in my bags. I think I've spent more gold today than I've made. By a long way. Well, you have days like that. These fellas there. Another... Is it possible? 325 once again puts me in the realm of believing that you can't ever guarantee these at quality 3. 20 points in here. +1 skill per point in this spec, so that's 20. Do we get any bonus skill? No, we only get 20 bonus skill on top of 247. 247 plus the 20 is 267. There's a potential 36 points from there. Plus 36. You can get to 303. You can get to 303 naturally. 303 at 325. You are literally an inch away from the hidden craft value, aren't you? 325, for God's sake, 325 multiplied by 5%, 16.25. $308.7. You need to get to 308.75. You're 5 points away, which would even mean if you had the racial, you'd still be 0.75 away. So yeah, you are never able to get into the hidden craft value bonus inspiration range with these in any way, shape or form. And I would guess when it's 325, that's probably the same for these things as well. You are so close. You will be so close, but just not quite. Which actually takes the weight off this. It takes the weight off this at all. Because even if I did have this, it wouldn't actually make a difference. Because it still wouldn't get me any further. I'd still be requiring inspiration to proc quality 3. Just like I am right now. So actually, this doesn't matter. I don't need this. I don't need these points at all for what I'm crafting right now. I will get them eventually because they'll be handy for crafting gear, but for the things I've focused on, I don't need this. Where do we get Primal Razor Stone from? Artisans Consortium at Valued. Glossy Stone and Silken Gem Dust. Another one, 325. Good if you can craft it at quality 3. Not so good if you can't. What's the hidden bonus inspiration? Is there something I can read up on it? It's a simple as every time you press the craft button, whatever you're doing, you gain between 0 and 5% of the recipe difficulty for free. Every single time. Between 0 and 5%. The game picks a number between 0 and 5%, and you get that amount of recipe difficulty for free. Under normal circumstances, that doesn't make a blind bit of difference for most people, but it does mean that if you can get within 5% of naturally reaching the next quality, that bonus will push you past it, and that's without inspiration. So then you've got 2 chances per press of the button. Instead of that 1 chance, which is inspiration, you then have a second chance, which is the hidden craft value. And what that ultimately does is it skyrockets your overall proc chance into the next quality. It doesn't apply everywhere, and it's very, very, very situational. It works with goblins, and it works with some alchemy recipes. It works with drain eyes, and it works with for prospecting, but it doesn't work with anybody. Dark iron, I think, is it dark iron dwarfs that get the bonus for blacksmithing, the racial plus 5%. For alloys and dark iron, you are 0.75 points away from the break point. Yeah, there we go. I'm at 80 out of 100. The only way without using knowledge points is to buy a lariat or farm rep for idols. Why not just buy the ring? Buy the ring off the auction house. Much, much cheaper than the lariat. Is more expensive? What? How can the ring be more expensive than the lariat recipe? The ring is 800k average. The lariat is 600. You what now? Hang on. Hang on. Are we talking about the same ring here? Because that's bananas. Did I just get the deal of the century when I bought mine then? Times have changed, my friend. Apparently so.
Interesting.
Where's it gone? This thing. Ring-bound hourglass. You telling me the recipe for this is more expensive than the recipe for the lariat? Oh, snap! What happened to these? What in the world happened to the price of these? I bought mine for 65k. $550k on your old server. On Sylvanas. 400k is a good price. Oh, damn. You know the on-use on this is terrible, right? Do you know what the on-use on this even does? It just takes you to a random-ass raid entrance. It's a transmog farmer's ring. It's literally all it is. People want a second crafted ring. That's what's happened. 800k lariat, 1 million ring. That's bananas. Hang on, the wife's calling. Please hold. Sorry. Okay, well, yeah, the reality is on this one is I don't know what to tell you. That the fact that this thing has gone bananas level expensive is crazy. What is the chest of the element? Can you not just go out and get this? Is it? I mean, I guess you probably can't. I guess that's the point, right? Chest of the elements. Is that like a one-time chest or something with a low chance of getting it? What I'm trying to get at here, while I just quickly eat some chocolate, is that I have got no idea why this has gone so expensive, other than people clearly are just not farming for these things anymore. It's a rare drop, and it's once a week per character. Okay. That's problematic then. I got myself a bit of a steal then when I bought that. 58 days ago. I thought I paid an absolute, I thought I paid way over the odds for that at 65k on like the second or third day of the expansion. Clearly I didn't. Ooh, spicy. I don't know what to tell you then. If you've gone the prospecting route with jewel crafting and you're at like 80 skill points, which is what you can get by making the Nosderite cuts, your options past that are not great. The reality is you are going to have to do some more work. You're going to have to get the rep to get the idols. I still haven't crafted a single one of these though, saying that. Still got my first time craft bonus on all of these. In fact, they're the only things I've got first time craft bonus on. But I don't camp work orders at all because I don't need to. Glassware has a 4-day cooldown with a guaranteed skill point. Is it guaranteed all the way? It might be. Dark Moon also comes up in a few days. There's 3 skill points, which might start to help. Ooh, sheesh. Or, at this point in the game, you might just need to. If you really feel that those extra 20 odd points are super valuable for you, you might need to just start speccing into this sort of stuff, because you get, where is it? Signet of Titanic Insight. You get this after, 10, 20 points. It's only 20 points to unlock this one. A week and a few dragon shards of effort, you can unlock the Signet of Titanic Insight. That at least gives you something to sell, which will be 3 skill points all the way to 100. But yeah, it's not overly pretty. And the harsh reality is the Signet of Titanic Insight may not sell anywhere near as well, because if you are going to buy a crafted ring, you'd buy the ring bound hourglass, because it has, even if the on use is no different, it still has one. Primal Chaos being account wide, it's kind of easy throwing stuff away on alts for the first time crafts. I mean, yeah, maybe. If you are flooded with Primal Chaos and Sparks. If you are, a regular M+er, you'll be fine. Interesting. Titanic Insight is better since you can put an embellishment on it. Oh, yeah, actually, you are right. Yeah, very true. Very true. The embellishment on it will put it ahead. Yeah, the fact that you can put an embellishment on it. Check the tiered medallion settings since you're a Draenei. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I just haven't got it. It requires me putting points in here somewhere. Is it 30 points in here? Yeah. I technically could get it. I thought about it. I haven't got the materials to show it off properly, but yeah, I thought about it. Especially since I'm fully spec'd elsewhere. Copy the tune over to a PTR for the math. That always works. What do these sell for currently? Where's the... Not recipe scanner. Cost overview. 600 gold profit on a quality 3 tiered medallion setting. Which could be... Yeah, that's bananas. I think I can guarantee those. We'll get remarkably close to, yeah. Third quality is okay price, but the other quality are minus, so you can't. Yes and no. I am a Draenei, which puts me in the realms of the hidden proc chance. Not proc chance. I got to be careful calling that because it's not a proc. The hidden craft value. 30 points in here, for example. That would be... Let me showcase this then. Where'd it go? This. I need an Awakened Order, a Shimmering Clasp, 20 Eternities Amp. Okay, I can't be bothered to get those materials. Yeah, I could practically guarantee quality 3 versions of these quite quickly. I feel like we need a bananas emote. Yeah, I say that a lot. I don't know where I got that from. Yeah, I think you get within 5% of this number, which if you can get within 5%, which is only possible to do as a Draenei, like what's just been said, you get somewhere in the region of the equivalent of about 60-65% inspiration when crafting them, which means every 3 times you press the button, 2 of them will be quality 3, which allows this to still be profitable. But it does mean you have to be a Draenei for it to work, which is, yeah, a bit cheeky. But it's the reason I am an it's the reason I'm an Alliance character playing on a Horde server, because at the moment it's profitable to do it. Can't transfer to a Draenei as I'm a Druid. That also sucks. If your Dawn Crafter just happens to be on the wrong class, you are just shit out of luck. Yeah, there's no way around it. You're just out of luck. Yeah, quality 3 versions of these, profitable all day long. Why do you think there's so many of them at these values? These are clearly being crafted and posted by other Draenei's. And they don't need to worry too much about undercutting because they will sell. Anybody that buys a Lariat is going to come along and buy it. 524 of these, or the TSM claims at least, 524 of these sell a day. So people can craft these in bulk, post them at like a smidge above or a smidge below what regular Joe can craft them for, and these will all sell over the next few days. This is the price that regular jewel crafter wants to sell them at. This is the price that Draenei can sell them for and still make a profit. So yeah, this happens quite frequently on some crafts. For a, let's have a quick looky. 816. Yeah, go on then. 75k. $75k of ore. Let's drop a quick hand. Oh, I need to buy some more quick hands actually. I'll buy 7 more of these. How do you make 30k an hour prospecting? I'll show you. How long have we got? Okay. Let's grab... I'll do it with 5k ore, just because... Yeah, I'll do it with 5k ore. It's not the biggest of sample sizes, but I'll do it with 5k ore. Prospecting, some of that. Let's take one of these. Pop an incense. Pop a quick hands. Inspiration tool equipped. Yes. Go. Craft results. That's the one I meant. Huh? Why did it stop? I don't know. Go. You prospect only Draconium tier 3? No, exactly the opposite. I don't prospect tier 3 at all. Prospecting quality 2 is what is the win for me. It says I've only got 35% inspiration, but because I am so close to the recipe difficulty, because of the +5 bonus I get by being a Draenei, I get when the hidden proc chance kicks in, and it kicks in high enough. Hidden craft value. I need to be really careful how I describe this. The hidden craft value or hidden skill value affects every time you press the craft button, and it can be between 0 and 5% of the recipe difficulty. Which ultimately means that my inspiration just gets jacked up through the roof because of this. Now I hope the game doesn't show me up now, because we are 7k in the hole right now. Only Draconium or Ceravite 2. You could do it on Ceravite as well, assuming that the price is right. I just don't see any point prospecting Ceravite, since you only get 1 diamond per stack. It just takes way too long. Draconium should give you 3 unlimited diamonds per stack on average. And with having everything maxed out, what I could and what I really should do is jack this up to a quality 5 version. If I push this to a quality 5 version, it'd be even more disgusting, because inspiration would kick in a lot more frequently. I could get from 86 to, what is it, 111, I think, with a max skill, max quality 5, one of these. I think. We lost 2,500 gold on that one stack because we only got 2 diamonds. But it'll average out, don't worry. So the only optimization I don't have is this is quality 2 instead of quality 5. But everything else is about as good as it can get. Now, when I'm actually sort of focusing, I can prospect a little over 20,000 draconium ore in an hour. So if you do it enough, you're good. We're up to 15k profit, 7 diamonds. This is actually the other way around. I'd have expected the quality 3 to be more than the quality 2. But we'll see how, but you know, it's still a small sample size so far. We're above average, though, on the amount of diamonds. This is only the 2nd stack of ore, so to actually have had 7 turn up already is above average. It gets kind of addictive watching this, though. You start waiting for every diamond to come out, and every time it does, it jacks the profit up higher. And then you watch it go back down and down and down and down and down. And then it goes up again. And then it goes down and down and down and down again. We were at 15,000 profit a minute ago. Now we're down to like 6 and a bit. The only thing I wish is that there was some way to prospect more than 1,000 ore at a time. The fact that you have to put a new stack in after every like 200 crafts is the only thing that makes prospecting quite frustrating. Because you are pretty much tied to doing this. There's no, you know, some of the, like the unraveling, for example, you can just kind of like peace out. And it's like old vendor shuffles and stuff where you're just crafting a bunch of stuff and then selling it. You could queue up a big list. But unfortunately, this time with prospecting, it's a slow burn. Oh my god, we're nearly... Hey, there we go, we got another diamond. We were almost at risk of giving away all of our profit. Oh, we really could do with another couple of diamonds here, actually. We're below average on diamonds. $5,000 ore should give us 15 diamonds in total overall, of which I would actually suspect 10 of those to be quality 3 and 5 of those to be quality 2. So we've kind of under regular mathematical statistics, we've actually got all of the quality 2 diamonds we should get. So the fact that we're not proccing... Oh my god, we've actually gone into a minus. The fact that we've procced quality 2 is the issue here. Typical when I go to show it off, how it works, that we have just a bad run. We had a couple of really good runs yesterday where I made like 70k in the hour. So you win some, you lose some. But the maths is there that says that you should win more often. I think one of the problems with this though is there's probably not that many people out there that are willing to risk like buying 150, you know, almost a token, spending almost a token's worth on gold on ore for it to have the chance for you to actually end up with less than you started with. You're not risking the full value because obviously worst case scenario you lose a few thousand gold, but it does mean you have to sell everything back out to still make a loss. It's a bit gross, but then when it does, when it works in your favor, it's fun. Where's our diamonds? Give me the diamonds. Give me the good ones. Oh, you see, we need a quality 3 diamond just to bring us back to 0 now. Oh no. A quality 3 diamond and we'll still be in the negatives. This is not good. Don't do this to me, game. Don't show me up like this. We're at 15k profit a minute ago. Now we're 10k in the hole. One more stack to hit the jackpot. Yeah. I can see why people get addicted to this. Oh god, we got another diamond, but it was a quality 2. We've had an unfair amount of quality 2 diamonds. A very unfair amount of quality 2 diamonds. We should have probably not got more than 5 in total, and we've already got 7. Is this the is this the 5th stack? Yeah, this is the 5th stack. Oh, we're up to 9 quality 2 diamond. Ah, for the love of all that's holy. What points do you need for this? It's 100. There's 145 knowledge points that you need, plus you need tier 2 tools, and you also need max jewel crafting, and you also need to be a drain eye. Come on, where's the quality 3s? Making me look a fool, game. Trade skill flux capacitor makes auto renew mats. Take a look at it. I've used that before, yeah. I've used that. Okay, there's our 5th quality 3 diamond. Technically, we 15 diamonds is what I would have expected from from 5 stacks of ore anyway. So we've had the diamonds that I would naturally expect. The downside this time is oh my god, another quality 2. We've just not been very lucky with our procs into quality 3. What we can do now though is use our resourcefulness to craft up a few more, to do a few more. So you'd expect 3 diamonds per stack by default, but resourcefulness is obviously going to give you more chances. So we might get lucky and get another diamond out of this. You don't strictly need to be Drain Eye for the prospecting build to work, but you do need it to be as optimal as possible. Those plus 5 skill points push you within 5% of the recipe difficulty, meaning you can prospect quality 2 and get, in theory at least, this isn't showcasing it very well, but in theory you can get a much higher proc chance of quality 3 by being within 5% of this recipe difficulty. So there we go. We did actually end up with 7 quality 3 diamonds and 11 quality 2, which in a little over 10 minutes to prospect that, 12,000 gold profit. So at this pace, you could multiply that by like 5. Your 50k an hour, even when it doesn't work. Great. This is still 50 to 70k an hour currently on the EU. If you've got all of your, everything lined up nicely. You could even go you could go real aggressive and even prospect your prismatic ore and hope for a diamond out of this. Doesn't always happen, but there is the chance of diamonds out of the prismatic ore as well. So yeah, even when it doesn't work, you can turn a profit currently if you've got all your ducks in a row. Full resourcefulness tool and enchant would also give a little bit extra. See, that's what I haven't actually tested. It's really difficult to test that, but you are kind of right and kind of... It's inspiration when it... I still believe that inspiration is the way forward to go with this. I have a tool that has... I have a second one that is full resourcefulness, which I kind of, I don't know. You're losing such a large amount of inspiration though. You're going from 35 down to 22% inspiration, which I can't help but feel is going to mean that, inspiration kicks in so much less. You're relying a lot more on the hidden proc value. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't done the maths on it. I mean, I guess we could always just buy another 5,000. The problem is our last 5,000 ore didn't actually go particularly well. It didn't work on our favour in the first place. Yeah, 30% resourcefulness I don't think makes up for the fact that... I'm almost convinced that 30% resourcefulness doesn't make up for the fact that you're sacrificing 13% inspiration. You're 13% less likely to proc into quality 3 with that. I'm still convinced that inspiration is the way to go with quality 2 ore. Now, obviously, if I was doing quality 3 ore, none of this actually matters because I can guarantee quality 3 gems with quality 3 ore. And so in that scenario, yes, having a resourcefulness tool is the only way to go because inspiration doesn't matter at all. But the fact that inspiration does matter makes me feel that you want as much of it as humanly possible, which is the reason why I should probably upgrade this to quality 5. Let's do another 5k test just quickly. Well, quickly as it takes me, which is about 10 minutes. I've got 14 minutes on my potion, you see. I want to use it. Let's do another 5k. See if this time round we can. So we made 12k profit off just that 5k ore, and that's when it went badly. Let's see if we can get a run that works slightly better. First diamond is a quality 2, of course. You also sell the tier 2 and 3 blue gems. Yeah, I don't cut anything. I don't cut gems at all. This is based on me just selling everything that's generated through prospecting. Right, 15k profit. Stop there. No, but let's go. See, now when you get the good procs into quality 3, all of a sudden we've made 20k profit off 500 ore. I did the same with 5 stacks of tier 2 draconium, got 70k profit. Yeah. What's really painful is see it going up and then for it to just slowly get chunked down. Because technically every time you press the button you're losing 75 gold or near to 75 gold. It's only when you get a diamond out of it that it goes back up. Everything else you just sell it to recuperate cost. The only thing that I wish is that I just really wish I'd have realised this sooner. Because if anybody remembers the very first week of Dragonflight, diamonds were basically free. Like, they were like sub 100 gold, the diamonds, because nobody had any use for any of them at all. Everybody was buying the other gems like crazy, and the diamonds were basically free. I kick myself for the fact that I didn't just hoover up thousands and thousands of them. Because in the first week or two you could have done. And I know there's people out there that did. And then 3 weeks later when they flipped to like 20k a piece and they had thousands of them to sell. Literally a couple of gold caps. Easy. It could have been wild. I just, you know... Hindsight's 2020. I didn't have the foresight to realise that the diamond was going to be the profitable item out of the stack and nothing else will be valued at all. Which is stupid, because I should have known it, but I was too busy playing the game as well, to be honest. The other downside for me of doing this is that this is supposedly you playing a game and having fun. I mean, seeing your gold total go up is fun, which is the reason why most of it does do it. But, you know, sitting here, watching it, waiting for something cool to happen. Once you've got enough gold, it gets a bit boring a bit quickly. There we go. Equal share of quality 3 and quality 2 diamonds so far. This should be done on a second AFK account. Yeah, it's difficult though because achieving all of this is not really what I'd consider second account activities. I've only been able to achieve all of it, like leveling this to max, the amount of knowledge points. I get what you mean, that it would be much better to just passively be doing it in the background, just move the toon to a second account. If it wasn't my main character, I probably would. But it is my main character, so this is the dude that I'm doing everything on. I should right now be farming Valdrakken reputation. To be fair, it's the last renown. It's the now last faction I need to get to 30. Now, there's nothing to say you couldn't actually be, posting and even dare I say it, cancel scanning at the same time as doing this. It's, you know, the cancelling and going to your mailbox might interrupt your prospecting a little bit for a few minutes, but if you're multitasking this with doing something else that's also making you gold at the same time, you can sacrifice a bit of crafting time to maybe take a trip to the mailbox or two for some cancel scanning. Not that I want to promote cancel scanning, because yeah, I wouldn't want to promote that to anybody ever. Shadowlands, we did enough cancel scanning in Shadowlands. Never again. If I post it and it doesn't sell, I'll post it again when it expires. I'm not doing cancel scans. It's bananas. I've said bananas again. We do need a bananas emote. You're right. Where's me graphic designers? Somebody make me a bananas emote. Hey, there we go. Slash has got one. That's just an emoji. I mean, it works. Streaming quite long today. Got to go bedtime. Once I've finished this stack of ore, I'll probably call the stream for today. I'm putting in a couple more hours, considering it's drop season. People are trying to get their goblin weather machine, so a fair few people should have got it today, though. I don't know how long we've been live, because we had that blip. OBS died on me earlier, so we had to restart the stream. This add-on's called Craft Sim. Very worthwhile having. Again, I'm here for the Twitch drops and that's it. Thanks, Jack. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Can you get drops watching a VOD? No, it does have to be a live channel, I believe. Thinking about it, I should have my, I should have it now. Where's he gone? Yeah, sure. Creative updates. Yeah. Why is Twitch not giving me mine? Here's where I find out I haven't had drops enabled. No, I have drops on. Goblin weather machine. Okay, it's connected. What's the page where it shows you how? I don't know. I suppose Twitch will give it me whenever. Drops and rewards. Oh, 97% progress towards the drop. Does that mean I haven't been streaming for 4 hours yet today? I swear I've been streaming for more than 4 hours. Jimmy Jamal with a tier 1. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, 28k profit. Now we're talking. 1k of ore to go. Please don't hoover up all of my ore. Isn't it 2 hours? It's 4 hours for the drop. By the looks of things. I'm not quite sure how I've acquired 97% when I myself have been streaming for more than 4 hours. Don't know quite how that works, but apparently it does. Maybe I didn't have my own stream manager open for a while earlier. I don't know. Twitch works in mysterious ways. Discord notification that the stream started went out at 10, so a little bit over 5 hours. Yeah, see, that feels about right. That feels Yeah, you're right. 11 a.m. I started, and it's now 4. So yeah, it was 5 hours ago. Need an inspiration for Twitch? Clearly. I need a proc. Give me a proc. Right, we're still rich. 16 diamonds out of 5. 16 diamonds out of 5 stacks is slightly above average. We've still got half a stack to prospect. We've then got our... We've got our resourcefulness ore to prospect as well. We've then got our prismatic ore to prospect as well. This one's looking a little bit healthier. 24,000 gold. YouTube vids have helped a lot, so I think I'd return the favor. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Blizzard, for the love of God, if you're going to give us 4 public order slots, let us craft 4, not just 2. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's up with that. It's been a bit of a problem for a while. But now that we're there, now that you're so restricted on just how many you can have in total, it's even more problematic. God, it'd be nice to get another quality 3 diamond out of this resourcefulness ore. It's always good to get a quality 3 diamond out of your resourcefulness ore. It makes it all feel worthwhile. 8. We need a 9th one. Come on. We need a 9th. Yeah! There we go. A free quality 3 out of resourcefulness. Money in the bank. The irony here is actually that we still had what I would consider a below average split of quality 2 and quality 3. Okay, our resourcefulness ore. Resourcefulness inception. Ah, never lucky. Now our prismatic. We're going to get a diamond out of this. 9 and 10. Ah, never lucky. Okay. Well, that worked out a little bit better. That was, you know, still not what I would even consider. I would still consider this below average. These numbers are not exactly what I would expect based on all of the stats and all of the maths that goes in behind it. But, you know, even it's still proving that even when it doesn't work very well, it still works nicely. So in half an hour, we made 12,000 gold profit on the first 5,000, 26,000 gold profit on the next 5,000. So what is that? About 40k in half an hour, even when it doesn't work very well. So that's still 80k an hour. GG. Still 80k an hour. Don't mind if I do. And realistically, what we should have been doing at the exact same time is just selling all of it. Get it sold. Why Draconium and not Saravite? Because you get 3 times as many diamonds from Draconium. And it takes you, you know, you still prospect at the same speed. The money's in the diamonds. Hey, you scored a drop. Claim it now or go to your inventory.
Are you just glad to see
I'm
me?
not going to click that button,
Okay,
Twitch, in
hold.
case it pops up on my screen and somebody yoinks my code. I've seen that happen to other streamers. Yeah, Saravite is only going to give you an average of a single diamond per 1,000 ore. Draconium has 3 times the rate on diamonds. Casgarite has 9 diamonds for every 1,000 ore, but unfortunately, Casgarite is usually way too expensive to even make that work. Diamonds would need to be about 30k a piece for that to for you to want to prospect Casgarite. Haha! And God bless the region-wide auction house. You can nearly instantly sell it as well. Crafting weapons and gear sucks. People are confused, always putting rank 5 orders in when most people are trying to proc rank 4 to 5. Super frustrating. Educating everybody for a small tip doesn't seem worth the time. That's why I don't do it. Honest answer is why I don't do it. I knew after spending the majority of Shadowlands crafting and selling legendaries and dealing with people who wanted custom orders, I knew that unless there was a solid system in place to facilitate the custom order, that I was not going to be interested. I've not done a single personal order for a single person in Dragonflight. I've crafted gear for my alts and whatever, but I've not done a personal order for anybody because I'm not about that life. Too much like hard work. I'd actually, dare I say it, I'd rather farm. I'd rather go herbing and mining than have to deal with people in trade chat. No offense to anybody else in trade chat, but it's too much like hard work trying to educate every single person you come across. And you have no idea like how much they know or how much they don't know. It's just not for me. I'd much rather make a video about it and then show people the video. Honest answer. And if that works, then happy days. I feel as if I've done my part then. Right, let's just quick fire these on the auction house. Save TSM doing its thing. Funniest thing as a gem cutter is the question I get all the time of recrafting the gems. Yeah, I can't be doing with all of that. Oof, big undercut. Not necessary. It is nice when you end up selling things so fast, though, that you can't list something. I don't know why this is a thing as well, either. I don't know. I mean, you guys have probably noticed it, but the fact that your create auction button goes grey whenever you sell something in the background. If you're posting a lot of stuff quickly, you got to kind of be like, oh, quick, now, go, now. It's a real goblin problem, obviously, that you're selling things so fast you can't post more stuff. But I don't know why why the game feels the need to do it in the first place. Why? Why would you do that? What are you doing? A lot of these gems are getting scarily close to in fact, what am I doing? The deposit on one of these is 63 silver. It's going to cost me 10 gold to post the damn things. They vendor for 20
Is that your
silver.
wallet? Are you
Oops.
just glad to see me?
I
Both,
shouldn't
I
I
hope.
shouldn't even be posting these. Oh well. You live and you learn. Right, there we go. Where's the doggo cam? Did you move your setup to the spare room instead? It looks like it. No, I've just rotated my setup. But thank you for the biddies. The setup was over there for the last few days. I've rotated the setup 90 degrees. A blank canvas, you see. With the new studio, I've got a blank canvas. I want to put the stream in a few different places, see what feels like home, and then I can build the rest of the studio around it. In the next day or two, the stream will probably be set up over on that wall. And I'll see how it feels over there and see how I think I could plan and lay out the rest of the room. So it's, you know, when you've got everything clamped to a desk, you can just move it. So unplug it from the wall, just move it. It's easy. So my main thing is I'm trying to get rid of the echo in here as much as I can. I've got a real hella ghetto setup of some big outdoor, you know, these are our garden garden sofa pillows. I've got 6 of those just casually lying around me to try and get rid of some of the echo in here, because it sounds a bit like a warehouse. And over where we were previously was very echoey, because there's lots of windows around it. So we'll see. But boys and girls, I hope most of you have got your drop today. If not, we will be back again tomorrow. I'm going to leave it there for today. I'm getting rather hungry. I'm going to go and get me some food, and then probably put a video out for the peoples. Sneak peek for today's video will probably be the fact that you can now trade your Primal Chaos around. I'm sure quite a lot of people are aware of this already, but there's some pretty big implications for crafters and the gold makers out there. So I want to talk about that for a few minutes. So that will probably be today's video. But I'm going to go get me some food before I do that, I think. Come say hi in the Discord if you haven't already. Wait, video, you still do those? Yeah, I went nearly 2 weeks without making a video on YouTube, which was only because we did the move, but it was very odd. I was also very concerned that taking 2 weeks off on YouTube, I would post a video and it would get like 3 views. But luckily a good title and a good thumbnail helped with yesterday's video. So we're doing all right. I haven't killed my channel by taking 2 weeks off. We'd been streaming a little bit, but I hadn't been making YouTube videos. But yeah, anyway, I'm rambling. Enjoy the rest of your day, boys and girls. Head over, if you haven't quite got your drop, head over to another World of Warcraft streamer. Mr. GM is online, for example. You could go say hi to him. There's a few people online. I'll let you go and pick who your favorite is if you're still working on your drop. Otherwise, we'll be back tomorrow, same time, maybe not even the same place. I might have moved the stream again, but we'll see. But anyway, have a good one, boys and girls. Catch you all next time. Peace.